Welcome to Breakfast with Spaniels with Dr. Judy Morgan.
Morning, sweater. This time's better for the West Coast anyway. It's just a little crazy in the mornings around here lately. Actually, it's a little crazy all day long.
Remember, you can purchase all of Dr. Morgan's products at her website at www.drjudymorgan.com. Now it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome.
Oh, stop, please. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me, even though we are a little bit late. Yeah, we're still unpacking, but as you can see, we've got some stuff on the shelves. We're getting there. It's getting better. That little light up there in that light right there is my on-air light for recording. That's my recording studio right there that is soundproof. Still a little echoey in this room because we don't have pictures on the walls yet. I'd say we're about 75% moved in. Still working hard. My back hurts every day. So exciting week. Some of you may have seen that we rescued 3 Pygmy Goats, little boys. I guess people keep the females, the little does, and they send the boys to the kill pen. And so when Gwen said, I want to get Grandma, Brandon's grandma, Grandma Marie, a baby goat for her 83rd birthday, because Grandma has always wanted a baby Pygmy goat, and Hugh has always wanted a baby goat. So Gwen said, okay, we're going to get Grandma a baby goat, and we're going to get one for Hugh and one for us. So 3 baby Pygmy goats have now entered our lives. Of course, they're came from the kill pen, which means they come with lice, intestinal parasites, GI disease. They're a mess. They are a mess. One of them had diarrhea so bad, Gwen was like, I don't even think it's going to live through the day. So she was able to find a goat veterinarian who, so we couldn't bring them. We were out of quarantine space until we get more fencing up at the farm. So Gwen took them to her house. She has an acre and she has a fenced backyard for the dogs. And so they fenced off a corner, and the goats can go under her deck for protection from the weather, although right now the weather is just hot. And Hugh and I went and bought a bunch of goat supplies. I don't really know that much about goats. And the goat veterinarian came out to Gwen's house on Saturday afternoon and gave them vitamin injections. Actually, I printed out the receipt somewhere. They got antibiotic injections, vitamin injections, some dewormer, all kinds of things. And literally within hours, it was a turnaround. The goats look great. And then we have up from Buck Mountain Herbs, we have an herbal parasite dust that we used on the donkeys to get rid of their lice when they came. So she put that on them as well. And they were scared to death of everyone when they first came, but within 5 minutes with Grandma, they are all now tame and like to be snuggled and carried, and they come for pets, and so very, very, very cute. So that is the first excitement of the weekend. So they'll stay at Gwen's house for at least a couple of weeks, maybe 3. until we're sure that they're parasite free, and then we will bring them and probably turn them out in the field with the minis and hinnies, because we know that miniature horses and goats can get along just fine. The goats will be a little bigger then, so they can kind of fend for themselves a little bit. And Gwen is rooking Brandon's grandpa into building fun things like teeter-totters and things to climb on for the baby goats. So it becomes a family affair. Everybody has a job to do. Hugh still has to name his baby goat, but he hasn't met it yet. So once he meets the baby goat, I'm sure that he will come up with the perfect name. So far, we have Fireball, which is a calico goat. I don't know what you call that color it's a tricolor. I'm going to call it a calico. That is the one that Brandon chose. That's Fireball. And then Grandma has a little tan and white one that she named Patches. And Patches' twin is Hugh's goat. So once Hugh meets his goat, he can name his goat. And hopefully we will have baby goats bouncing around in the backyard. Where I'm sitting right now, my view is of the donkey paddock and the mini hinny paddock, and behind that, the big horse paddock and the barn. I can see my mom out in the barn right now. I don't know what she's doing, but she loves being in the barn. And it's great. The other day, I was sitting here doing something, and Ivan got a case of the Zoomies. That's the baby donkey he's probably 6 months old now. He was just racing around his paddock. I think he was upset because his girlfriend Jasmine is on the other side of the fence now since she came home from the hospital. She's doing great. And so he got the Zoomies. And he was screaming for her, so that was kind of fun. The other great surprise for today is our new puppy is coming today. He's coming on a plane with his mommy and a friend. So we'll introduce all of them tomorrow. So I'm hoping they will all be our special guests tomorrow morning. And on Thursday morning, we have a special guest from England who is going to talk to us about herbs for kitty cats and how you can let your cats self-select for what herbs they need, as far as whether they want to eat them, roll in them, smell them, mark them. She has a really, really cool way of using herbs, and she has her own herb gardens and dries the herbs, and I'm pretty excited. Somehow she and Gwen kind of connected, and so we're really excited about that. And then don't forget that Friday, our cat summit starts. Friday evening with the two crazy cat ladies. That should be a hoot. And then we have lots of cat experts all day Saturday and all day Sunday. So it's going to be a very busy weekend. We started out we were going to do like 4 interviews on a Saturday, and it blew up into a whole weekend of fun and really cool experts. So I'm very excited about that. Also going on this weekend is the Gut Health Summit. I am one of the speakers. They have a lot of speakers for that one. And I'm sure the time is overlapping with our Cat Summit. The Gut Health Summit is also free if you're watching it live, but if you can't watch it live and you want to sign up and pay to get the recordings later to have permanently, you can. For the Cat Health Summit, that is free, but you have to sign up if you want to get the recordings. So you can decide how you want to organize your weekend around all of that. I don't know. Maybe we could just hope for a really rainy weekend that we all want to sit inside and be on the computer. I don't know. But if you sign up for the Cat Summit, you will get those in your inbox, and then you can watch them at your leisure. You can wait for a snowy blizzard day. I don't know. However you want to do that. So... some of you I did see this past weekend on the Dog Matters Institute, where we were talking about allergies in dogs. I did a TCDM presentation on allergies in dogs. And now that one has already gone out, perhaps I'll do that for the supporters. Let me find a night this week that isn't crazy nuts, and I'll post something and I can do that presentation for the supporters. Okay, I think that is all of our updates. And there you go. Gwen posted the link to the Dog Health Summit. There's the link for the cat summit. So your squatter cats ate all your mint leaves. Grow some catnip is cat mint. It is a mint. Laurel Murray is getting a baby calf Theo this morning. So goats are escape artists. Yeah, they're having a really good time. Gwen says they've gotten out of their little area quite a few times, and she keeps finding them in places all over her yard. So I've got a couple of hours before our guests and our new puppy arrive, so I am going to go run around, try to unpack a couple more boxes, be a little more crazy, because that's what we do these days. Hugh and I have already been to the grocery store, Lowe's Hardware. We've cleaned the barn, fed all the animals. Yeah, we started at 6 this morning. It's crazy life. Love every minute of it. So everybody have a wonderful day. I'll see if I can get some music. Yes, I can. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. I don't know what time, because we have house guests and a new puppy, plus we have to open the old house for the cleaners. We've got somebody coming here to get spray around the outside of the house for ants, because we already have ants. We've been here a freaking week and we have ants. North Carolina. So, fun and games. And we're loving it. And Hugh's at a doctor's appointment right now, so it's just... Everybody have a wonderful day.